On today's exciting episode, we'll be putting in the East Dock. And of course, there'll be monsters to fight. And we'll be going over our armour and weapons. Get ready with the pause and the screenshot. It's episode 39. I suppose we better run titles. Picture this, an 11-year-old vanilla Minecraft world. Welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Hi, and welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Well, I'm quite excited today because, as you can see, Pest is actually starting to come on. We are going to be building the first dock, which is going to go up there, and before that we need to put the roof in up here. So yeah, what we're going to do, I think it's going to need to be wood. I think we'll probably go with the Arcadia. Hopefully we got some blocks down here. Let's have a little look. Yes, we have. Let's grab those, and actually I'd really like some oak as well. Have we got any oak? Look at that. Yes, we have. Obviously, because we've got our mine shaft, we've got oak. The only trees we've got currently is the Arcadia, which are planted just over to the side. But let's get this wood sorted, and let's go and put the floor in. Right, let's see what we've got to work with. Right, let's get this Arcadia in, and that's a floor, isn't it? Right, let's take this stone out. We do love a bit of cobble. Armour. So all the armour that I'm wearing currently was built in Antioch, hence the reason it's called Antioch 2. They're all using the Dune armour trim, and they've all got the gold for the trim. Now, the majority of the pieces that you'll see will obviously have the protection for unbreaking 3 and mending applied. The main difference between the items obviously is the helmet, which has got aqua affinity and respiration, and the boots, of course, which have got feather falling 4 and depth strider 3, which obviously gives us the ability to move quickly through the water. So onto the tools. Obviously the sword, first up, Antioch 2, sharpness 4, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3 and mending. You will notice obviously the pattern will continue, especially with the mending and the unbreaking, which I do like to apply to everything we can. Now, I will, of course, put a section into the video, so you'll just be able to come back this to recheck it. And, of course, just pause, take a note, take a picture, send it to a friend, post it on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, by the way. Post it on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, by the way. Or just leave a comment. Okay, let's move on. So, time to put the dock in. We're going to put the sort of bare bones in first of all. Obviously we're going to use the Arcadia wood, as that is the wood we're growing here. We're looking to go 4 across, so you'll have gap of 3, which will fit the boats in. Right, okay, it's coming on. Obviously it's night time, so we've got to be very mindful of monsters who can appear at any time, and that's almost the first part of the first side of what will become the East Dock. Obviously the sun rises in the east, and so we will be watching sunrises from the dock. Oh, zombie! Right. Oh, missed. That's a good shot, isn't it? Right, 1 hit, and see if we can take him out with a second one. That's him down. I can say there's a spider. Oh, now that's a much better shot. And of course the skeleton. Marvellous. Okay, on with the build. We're just putting the other side in. I can see that we've got some zombies that are sort of hovering, but I'm quite confident in the water. We've got our super armour on. Oh, look at them. Down they come. And they spin round. We'll give them some bow love first. Which, yeah, let's get in there with the sword. one. Oh. Hopefully you can see this. It's quite dark here under the water. That's it. Another one down. Can't manage to get a dig in, and there's the final one. Brilliant. Right, that's them taken out. Let's get back to the building. So as you can see, we've almost put the second side in, again going out to the 4. Let's take out the... let's take him out. Nice. We'll pick up a bit of gunpowder, always useful. And you do know I love a bit of black dye. Yeah, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Right, we're going to take the sand out here and then replace that with Arcadia wood. But now we're going to put the entrances in. We're going to use some of the oak fence posts, and then we're going to run some Arcadia wood across the top. Not going to be a massively complicated setup. Obviously we can go back in the future and update and develop, and as you will have noticed, when I'm doing my building, I will go in, get the structures in, get them built, and then we go back and we make them sexy. Get closer. Obviously we've got to double this up on both sides as we make the... That's better. Always do that. Is it just me? Is it just me? You know, put them in the wrong place. Right, we need some slabs because we need to do the roof. Now, we're going to be using oak and Arcadia slabs simply because the monsters don't spawn on them. So let's pile up here. We're going to put a normal brick there, which will, as you can see, we put the first layer in, and then we're going to do the same. So we take some 1-up, and again we're going to go with the Arcadia. Sorry, we're going to go with the oak slabs to start off with. Take that centre one out, looking good, and then we'll just complete that. Right, last part of the roof. I think we're going to fall down there after we've got ourselves back up. Let's put in the Arcadia slabs at the top. That's looking quite good. I'm quite pleased with that. Roofs is not something I'm a massive expert on. I think maybe we need to do a bit of roof work as the series progresses. We all get better as time I should say goes by. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Okay, side 1 is ready. Excellent. So, same again on the other side. And that is ready for the roof. So we'll just put this in here. And the torches. Obviously we need... Oh, drowned. Okay. Oh, we managed to get a dig in there, didn't they? Right, let's go down and dance with him. Dance with me, baby. And one more, and the drowned is gone. Right, any others? Can't see any. No, we're going to ignore them and carry on working on the roof. We do... Right, let's take these out first. There's one. Often 2 hits. Missed him. That was close. That was close. Oh, we got him at a walk. Right, there's 2 of them coming in. We managed to squeeze one around the back. Oh, he's took a hit. Wow. Did you say that? Both at the same time? That was rather cool. Right, the last part of the roof. So we're using the oak planks. And then finishing off with the Arcadia. Really pleased with that. Marvellous. Right, just gather up those bricks. Okay, so we need to extend the road. Obviously we're going to use our standard road design. So we put the cobblestone in first as the base. That obviously creeper-proofs everything, which is why I do it. And then, even though it's full of water at the moment, we're going to put in the Arcadia wood. But before we do that, we're just going to clear this side out. We're going to put a little bit of decoration in, which I think looks quite good. And now we're going to fill this up with the Arcadia wood. Brilliant. Okay, let's put the sign up. Eastern Docks in Pest is now up and completed. So we're going to put some torches in. Again, we have to remember that I think it's a 15 block rule. If there's a torch within 15 blocks, we won't get any spawning of monsters, which obviously we're trying to make this a safe place. So let's put in the signs for the dock. There's going to be 8 of them in total, so that's the final one in there, and I can hear zombies in the background. There we go. Right, we'll just drop back here. A bit of bow love. And oh, that was weird. Okay, there's one. Luckily it's pushed him back. 2. It's taken him down. Great. Right, onto the inside. Now, as you can see, I've started, we're going to ignore the Enderman, I've started to put in what's going to be possibly a food station. Let's have a little look, see how we're going with the food. But before we do that, we're going to put in a drops chest. Something I like to do, you will have seen this in some of the other sites, I will put drop boxes in, which then enables me to drop off all the stuff we're carrying before we go on to the next task. And the next task is we're going to have a quick farm. We are going to need those, so we can do some jack-o'-lanterns. Still need to put some more in. Right, that's that side done. Let's put those away. Slowly building up, slowly. Yeah, as you can see, we got a few pumpkin seeds. And as we did in Antioch, we might in the future put a boat in for access. Right, and that completes that. Looking good. Now we've already done one drop off, so let's have a little look, see how the levels are looking. Okay, pretty good there. And obviously we're going to need that when we finally get some animals, and most importantly potatoes. And as you know, we get monster XP from the potatoes, so we're going to cook some up. But before that, we've got to make a move. It's one short, so we're going to have to move that all across one, and then we can get the top put in. There we go, and drop. Marvellous. Okay, let's get some torches in the back there. And now we can, moved across one. Right, we're actually going to put some fence posts in here. We are going to need to fence post off the farms, because otherwise the villagers will just walk across and wreck them. Put some torches on the top. And we're going to clear this area out now. Put some more fence posts in. Again, all part of securing Pest as we build towards releasing the villagers. Right, we put the wall in, or what we'll use as the base wall. Again, I might end up moving this up a level or two, but for now this will do perfectly. So put the chest in and the item frame, and now let's grab ourselves some potatoes. As you'll see, we've also got our lava buckets in. It would be nice if we could get ourselves some dripstone and then we could have infinite lager, and therefore we've got infinite supply. But as yet, we haven't got any. Okay, great. Okay, it's now time to make some boats, and we're going to go with the dark oak. We've not made any dark oak boats before. Yeah, we definitely want to go with the boats with the chests, and obviously because we've got chests in the inventory. Then we've got our boats. Okay, so naming time. So we've looked for, you know, historical links to Pest. Obuda. Why Obuda? Obuda is actually the third of the three towns that went to make Istanbul. Istvan Szechenyi. I'll come back to Istvan. Very, very big noise in Pest, and also named after the bridge. And last, Ferenc Liszt, very, very famous world composer, who was loved by the people of Pest, and was very much part of the reason that the Academy of Music was built. Right, let's move Discovery 1 into its new dock. Obviously it's going to go into Dock 1. Discovery 1 is in. Right, let's put the other boats in. And our fire tower for episode 39. Put the signs up. First one goes in with the date. And of course the celebration, Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Fantastic. Right, we're gonna, as we've done before previously, we're gonna put signs up for when the boats were launched, and because this is the episode 39 tower and they were built in episode 39, we're gonna put them in front of that. In Istvan, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Last of the three, Obuda, which is the third of the three cities. Buda, Pest and Obuda were the three cities that were joined together to create what is now known as modern day Budapest. I'm not happy with the position of Mr. Liszt. Let's move Ferenc. Not just a world famous composer, you know, he's now a boat in Pest, in Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Until next time.